What's going on, athletes? Welcome back to another great workout. On the menu today, we have FYRE Up volume number 2. And here's what you can expect to see from today's workout. We have 3 different blocks of work. In each block, you're going to see 3 different exercises that will be repeated 3 different times. So 3 is a really good number here. What you're going to see is exercise A is going to last for 30 seconds. That one's all about power. We're trying to get the heart rate up. We're moving big muscle groups. Then you have about 10 seconds to transition to exercise B. Exercise B is going to last for 1 full minute. That one's going to be all about strength. So you can see 2 exercises combined together for a longer period of time. You're trying to get as many repetitions as you possibly can. Then we're going to make our way to exercise C. Exercise C will last for 90 seconds. Now this one's going to be more of a ladder formation, meaning that you're going to have 1 set, then you do 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets. You can continue to give me as many repetitions as that same exercise over and over again. Now if it seems a little confusing, don't even worry about it. When you actually get into the actual work, it'll make a lot more sense, all right? For class today, you need to have 2 things. Make sure you have yourself a pair of lighter set of dumbbells and a pair of heavier set of dumbbells. Now if you don't have 2 sets, don't worry about it. We can make modifications as we go, but ideally, I would love to see you have 2 different sets of weights. Of course, as usual, if you guys need to make any modifications, please do those things, but be prepared to work pretty hard because FYRE Up is no joke, all right? So without further delay, let's go ahead and get this body warmed up and let's get to this workout, y'all. All right, team, let's go ahead and start to warm up this body. I want you to go ahead and bring your feet so they're about hip distance apart, a little bit wider actually. Toes should be facing forward. Now, first thing we're gonna start with is simple rotations. Now, I like to start off my workouts with this beautiful rotation because it helps able to kind of get any kinks in our T-spine completely out. Big exhales as we start to rotate side to side. Add a reach across your heart to get a little bit deeper into the middle part of your spine. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it here. Walk the feet so they come a little bit closer together, maybe just inside shoulder distance. We're gonna start with just basic squats right here. We're gonna bend the knees, stand up tall, drop, and let. Remember to squeeze your glutes at the very top as you stand, driving those heels flat to the floor, really kind of tightening up those legs. Then we're gonna add on to this. As we stand, we're gonna add a beautiful hip opener that looks just like this. Down, open up the hip. And open. 4 more. Last 2, last 1, just the hips. Now you're gonna alternate just hips side to side. Maybe 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now walk the feet so they're back to the shoulder distance. Make your arms, hands into fists. Now start to roll the wrists. We have some push-ups in today's workout, so make sure you get any kinks in your wrists, shoulders, and elbows completely out. Reverse your direction. Breathe it out. Well done. Now give me some chest openers. Open up the heart. Open and close. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come to the back end of your mat. Place your hands on top of your hips, thumbs right where your lower back spine is. Press hips forward, opening up the hip flexors. Exhale, reach down for the toes. Let's try it again right here. Press it forward, reach it down. Press it forward, reach it down. So we're kind of releasing the low back here. Now hold this one right here. Tuck the chin to the chest, shake the head down. Begin to nod it, yes. Bend the knees, placing hands down to the floor. Walk yourself into a push-up plank position. Now the wrists should be underneath the elbows underneath your shoulders, belly button in towards your spine. We're going to go to those modified spider lunges. So let's go like this, guys. So we take the spider lunge. We turn this into a big T-spine stretch. Hands comes down to the floor. You can sound it down the dog. Other side. Step it forward. Rotate it up. Take the hand down. Press it back. Move a little bit faster. So we take a step. Reach. I really like to start again my warm-ups like in this fashion. It's a great way to open up those hips. Breathing out. Again. Last one, holding to your downward facing dog. Now begin to pedal the heels down to the floor, opening up the hamstrings and calves. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiptoe the feet closer towards your hands. Bend the knees, roll all the way up. Give me a jog. Okay, exercise 1. We got plank sprawls plus a plank jack. Looks a bit like this. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, out, jack, jump it up. Then we got 30 seconds here. First one in our pack to help strike it up, that heart rate. Now if the jump is a little too much, you can always take it out. This will be reach up high to the ceiling, all right? A little bit less than 10 seconds. A few repetitions here. 3, 2, 1, recover. Grab onto your heavier dumbbells. Okay, we got a squat plus a side lunge. Ready, set? 3, 2, and 1. Take a squat, go right to a side lunge. Over to the side, and back into the center. We're dropping the tail, sitting into your back pockets. Now chances are, heart rate's a little high from our first power motion. That's okay, that was the point, right? We just shot out of it like a cannon. Now we use it to our advantage. Now we double the amount of time on the strength motion. So it gives you an opportunity to keep your heart rate high, or at least in a place that feels like it's working, without necessarily going breathless. About 20 more seconds here, my friends. Target zone here. Center thigh, back of thigh, inner thigh, outer thigh. So, your thighs. And come into that lunge. Last time for a squat. Well done, all right. You are done with those heavy dumbbells. Grab onto the lighter of your 2. Okay, exercise C. We have 2 exercises. We're gonna be adding on repetitions as we go. We start with an overhead press, breathing into lateral raises. Now I'm gonna come down to knees just to isolate my upper body. Ready, set, here we go. Shoulder press, just 1. Then I do a lateral raise. Shoulder press 2 times. 1, 2, now 2 lateral raises. 1, 2. So this is the reason why we have these lighter bells, right? If we went heavy, chances are we would not make our 90 seconds. But when we have these lighter bells, we're able to do more repetitions, which also means more calorie burn. That's 4, and 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on the 5s. Now, you're more than halfway there. In fact, you just passed the halfway marker. We have a little bit less than 40 seconds. You're gonna have about 30 seconds to recover before we go back into that first exercise, which is that sprawl and plank jack. Shoulders are starting to warm up here, especially for me. Hopefully you guys are starting to feel this as well. Here's 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shoulders warming up here. You got 7, come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are you at, guys? Are you on 7s? We only have 3 seconds and rest. Okay, so I know for my overhead presses I was able to get 7, only got 3 for my lateral raises. So when I come into round 2, which will be here in about 20 seconds, my goal is to try to beat on C how many repetitions I went through. So I'm going to try to beat 7 presses. That's my idea. Hopefully we can get it, all right? Okay, let's start off with that sprawl to jump, all right? We're going to get in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sprawl, plank jack, jump it up. Now as far as this jump, you don't have to get super high, all right? A little bit will go a long way. Ideally, I just want to see your feet just leave the floor. But just like I said last time, if you're not jumping today, that's okay. You can still be successful without the jump. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, rest. Grab onto your 2 heavy dumbbells. Squat to lunge. 1 minute on the clock. Begins right now. 1 squat. I'm going to go to my lunge. Now for the side lunge, I'm going to show you the side profile here. I'm simply stepping out just outside shoulder distance. Softening the knee, sitting my hips back. So all the work primarily goes into the glutes and into the thigh. Still holding onto that breath. About 30 more seconds here. Legs are our biggest muscle group in our body, right? It also means that's the first opportunity to really get a good strength on that calorie burn. Strong legs, strong body. 10 seconds remains here. 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, lighter bells come into hand. Let's come down the floor. I'm gonna grab myself a glass of water. Okay, overhead press plus side raises. Last time, I was able to get 7 overhead presses. Let's see if we can beat that. Ready? Here we go. 1. Now, when I come down into this kneeling position, I'm gonna make sure to keep my hips just above the knees. And I'm gonna squeeze the glutes. That way, I can isolate all this work truly upstairs versus allowing the lower body to give me some assistance. 4, 3, 2, 1 for me, come on. Okay, here are my 5s. If you beat me, awesome. I encourage it. You do not need to stay with my pace. We all get the same amount of time. And I'm not gonna even use this as an excuse, so I'm just gonna let you guys know, yesterday, I got a flu shot, because it is flu season here. So my left shoulder is like, I severely dislike you right now. That's okay, we pushed through the pain. 6, here comes my 7th time, 15 seconds. 2. Loud raises, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, I basically matched it. I got 3 lateral raises just like last time, which is cool. It kind of gives me a place to be able to move up for, right? I have a goal. This will be a goal for you as well. Whatever repetitions you get on that round 3, you can own it, right? Just know that you can always go a little bit higher, or at least gives you a marker so that way next time you can try to go higher. All right, without further delay, sprawl point jack last time. Here we go. 30 seconds here, guys. Remember to keep your core engaged. This one's gonna help push you through when the work becomes really challenging. This is your powerhouse right here, right? So the more you engage it, the better it becomes. You have 10 seconds down. Can you pick up your pace for me just a touch? Move a little bit faster. Less than 5 seconds. 3, 2, rest. All right, heavy dumbbells in hand. Final time. Let's bring it home. Squat, side lunge. Let's go. Drop, side lunge. Stand up. Rotate side lunge. Now, side lunge, you truly move off to the 9 and the 3 o'clock. When you come into the lunge, the toe should still be facing forward and the heels grab into the floor. I see a lot of different people, trainers sometimes, or even just participants, who turn their toes out, or they kind of rotate it out. Don't turn it out. Your foot is most powerful when it's in alignment. We're looking for your hips to push back, right? It's almost impossible for that to happen and your toes pointed out. However, if you are turning out, possibility could be that you're doing more of a rotation lunge versus a side. And rest. All right, y'all. Last time for exercise C, back into that kneeling position, overhead presses, lateral raises. We're gonna be upper Upper body focus here. We have a full minute to recover before we head into block 3. Here we go. Just one, and one. If you're following along with me at home, what I would love to see, as soon as you're finished here, can you take a moment inside the comment section, write down or type in your best time, as far as your best repetitions. How many did you get in there? It's 4 for me. Let's work with each other, like a little competition. And remember, the competition is really just for yourself on this one. 4, 5. Starting to heat up here, guys. Now here's a nice little trainer note. If the weights become too heavy, you can always drop them, mimic the motion. After all those repetitions, you should still be able to feel the muscle activated, right? So even if using the actual weight becomes too much, you can do as many as you can with your weight, and then if you need to take a little break, do the motion without the weights, and notice that your muscles are still firing. 10 seconds. Woo. 4, 3, 2, rest. I went a little slower on that one. It's all good. All right, 1 minute to recover, guys. Block 1, finito. We're moving on to block number 2. Okay, block number 2. So we go from wide into narrow squat jumps, guys. These are wide to narrow squat jumps. I want you to think explosive motion, right? Hands can be over top of hips, over top of the heart, or they can be behind the head. Let's walk the feet wide. Let's get ourselves ready. Position. We go 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Wide to narrow, wide to narrow. Now you want to land super soft here, guys. Be as strong as you can. When we come into round 2, I'm going to give you an option to up level this, all right? 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, second exercise, push up the planks, grab onto your 2 heavy dumbbells, bounce down to the floor, get into the push-up position, and here we go. We're gonna push up, row, row, down and up, row, row. Now for these push-ups, I'm looking for elbows to go up in 45-degree angle. But when we come into those rows, you're gonna keep your shoulders beautifully square, driving the elbow up high, I'll show you, and then switch, right? So I want you to take, at any moment if you need to, drop it down to knees. Just simply pull the elbow up as high as you possibly can, really engaging your core. Doing about 20 seconds here, guys. Let's keep on moving. So exercise B has shift, right? And block 1, it was lower body focus. Block 2, upper body focus. Less than 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, rest. Woo. Okay, on your feet. Grab onto the lighter bells. Swing, dumbbell swing, to back lunge racks. So we're gonna start with the swings first. When you lunge, alternate your sides. All right, ready, set, first set. 90 seconds, one swing, and lunge, just one of each. 2 swings, 1, 2, to the shoulders, lunge, lunge, add 2 of them. Right back into the swings, 3. Now, these lunges, I'm looking for the heart to stay lifted. Shoulders are back. Swings, here we go, hips back. Hips 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lunge. Come. 3, 4. Hard work here, guys. 3, 4, 5. 5 bunches. Never been so thankful for 30-second recovery. Shoot! You know what the hardest part is right now? This particular song is counting in it, and we try to count as well as move with the song. Relax. It's really difficult to stay on track. I did not plan it that way, but here we are. Alright guys, so last one was pretty challenging, right? But now we know what to do. Let's get it done as we come into round 2. Alright, round 2, I'm going to move my squat jumps wide. When I go wide, I'm going to come forward. When I come narrow, come back. Just like this. Here we go. Wide, narrow. Sink those hips down. And power underneath my legs. We have about 10 seconds left. Where are you at? 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Heavy dumbbells. I'm going to show you an option on knees for this row. Full plate push up, kneeling row. Let's go like this. Here we go. Down, row, row. So options, right? For those that have been working out with me for a little bit of time, you know I'm a person who loves options. As long as it works for you, works for me. I only ask that you keep on working. So what would happen if you switched sit up? Doing push up, legs up, row, row. So another modification to make it accessible for you, no matter your fitness level. Team, we have about 10 seconds left. Let's go. 3, 2, rest. Grab on to those heavier or lighter bells. As I adjust my hand. But these swings are about to get gnarly. Alright, grab onto it. Here we go. 1, oops. Lunge, lunge. Come on, 2, here we go. Heart rate is high. 3 here. Swing, 4. Come on. I don't know if you guys can tell from my breathing. This is hard. But if we want any sort of change, we have to embrace the challenge, right? I say this often. So, you guys should know it by now. Challenge comes change. You gotta be champions. Champions of change. Small bend in the knee on that swing. Less than 10 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, rest. So great job, guys. Let's stay in this kneeling position for now. Hands on top of the hips. Give yourselves a round of applause, seriously. So good. That was not an easy workout by any stretch of imagination, but you guys absolutely crushed it. So proud of you. I just reversed my hip direction. Step the foot out to the side. This time when you do, you turn your toe out. Start to shift your hips in and out. Kind of open up the inner thigh flexor here. Incredible work, guys. Right there. That is what true intensity feels like. You guys did such a great job reaching it all the way over. Now for your opportunity to then let your body start to bring itself down. Remember, every workout should have 3 important elements. Your warm up, you gotta rev up your engine. Your actual workout, you gotta put the work in. And then the cool down, you have to deregulate your body. All 3 are equally as important. So make sure you always give yourself time to do a bit of a stretch or cool down. Later up and come back down, especially at those high intensity movements where your is over. If you're joining us on Facebook, on Instagram, social media platform, YouTube, whatever it happens to be, please make sure to hit that like, comment, as well as the bookmark section so you can actually save this for my Patreons. My God, so good. Thank you so much for sticking along with us. Of course, I'd love to hear back from you guys. Pinch those fingers around the back. Let me know what you guys thought about today's workout. If you want to see more of this type of style, whatever it happens to be. Pinch those fingers behind the back. I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the content that you're looking for. Here to the shoulder. And then switch over to the other side. And release it out. Hey, one more time. Thank you so much for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day. You completely earned it. Remember to come back and visit me for another workout. Remember to comment, save, and like. Push that little bookmark button. All those things. Be very good to yourselves and to each other. Get out of here. Bye.